Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Good to see y'all. If you are new today, my name is Mark Hopkins. I'm a Baltimore-based singer, songwriter, guitarist, YouTuber, obviously, and I have a podcast on this channel called At Home with Mark that is going into its 8th season. Been doing that since 2020. 150 episodes. You can go back and check that out. Robert Keeley has been on my show twice, and today we're here to talk all about Robert. We're not here to talk about me. We are here to talk about Andy Timmons and Mr. Robert Keeley. So if you've been following Keeley Electronics, you know that Andy and Robert have a great relationship. They've worked together in the past a bunch. And this is just the next kind of evolution in their relationship. And Andy loves the Blues Driver mod that Keeley did. So what they've done in the past is great, but this really, I think, has nailed some stuff that Andy and Robert were both trying to seek for and search out in their ears. So, the Muse Driver from Keeley Electronics. This is the collaboration between those two gentlemen. And what we've got is like the Noble Screamer setup. So, if you're hip to the Noble Screamer, go back. I have a video on that as well. But if you're hip to that, then this layout will be completely recognizable. And what I think is cool is Robert has kind of putting his fingerprint even more on the pedal industry with this enclosure, the way this looks, and the way this circuit functions. What is it? Okay, so let me read this to you guys real quick because I can't remember everything, but I'm going to try. So the tone switch that's on this side of the pedal, right? So Muse Driver gives you two control circuits to choose from. When the tone switch is up, the AT position, the tone control features Andy's preferred voicing. So the low end response in that section is less than when you put it down. When you put it down in the RK section, there's more of that low end response. So the tone switch down, RK position, features a legendary fat boost, providing that low end bump, which is great for single coils and whatnot. The switch for the drive channel. So Muse Driver combines JFET saturation diode clipping, op amp clipping in order to create harmonically rich tone. When the drive switch is up, this is Andy's preferred sound. And this mode features asymmetrical LED diode clipping and Andy's Super AT mod sound. When the drive switch is down, what's cool about that is now the circuit has two germanium diodes for clipping. The mode can sound a bit like a vintage fuzz pedal, which you guys know if you are hip to this channel, you know I love fuzz. So we're going to dive into all this stuff. So I want to stop reading. Obviously, I'm sorry I had to read, but you know, that's the way it is. But we're going to play the Strat today because Andy loves the Strat. Strat style guitar, I should say. But we got the Muse Driver and we have his Halo as well. So we're going to employ some delay. But let's just go right in. I'm going to start on... let's start on the neck pickup and see how clean we can get it to start. I'm going to keep everything at noon right now. Let's just play... I'm going to strum really quick just so you can hear how fat and how loud it's going to be. Right away, just by using the volume knob on your guitar, you can see it cleans up super well. And that's the gain halfway up. So I'm going to put it on the bridge pickup, and let's just I'm going to take the drive all the way down and then all the way up to sweep it, just so you can see how much gain is really on tap when you dig in. That's plenty of gain for me. Plenty of gain. All right, now let's mess with the, I'm going to leave it right about there. Right around 1 o'clock on that drive knob is when that, distorted overdrive signal really becomes pronounced. So let's start there, and then I'm going to mess with the toggle switch so you can hear when those germanium diodes start clipping in there. You can hear the compression come in when that germanium is introduced. You can feel that, and it feels when you're playing it under your fingers. I know people talk about this a lot, but it feels really good. All right, here we go. I'm kind of falling in love with this thing because it's so dynamic. I mean, there's some overdrive pedals that just do a better job with using your motherboard tone volume to create the amount of gain that's coming through your amp. Oh, by the way, I should say, I'm going through the 2-Rock Bloomfield drive today. It's going through a single 112 cabinet, open back cabinet, but there's a 57 on the front. So anyway, I'm finding that this thing is just works so well, and I think that's part of Andy's magic as a guitarist too, is when you listen to him play and you hear how dynamic he is from his cleans to his dirt, it's also like intentional. So that's how this feels. It's like intuitively intentional. So, all right, let me go back to the AT mode. So I'm gonna mess with the tone switch this time. And actually, you know what? Let me do a quick sweep of the tone knob. Let's do that first. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. All right, I'm gonna put it back at noon. I don't know if this is gonna come across via YouTube and the audio, but I feel like the cabinets to my right, it feels like there is more oomph and more air coming at me when I'm in the RK position. This is one of the best overdrive pedals I've played of recent. Period. Hands down. I'm not just saying that. I'm not just blowing smoke. It's pretty amazing. I mean, this is the first time I'm playing it and actually sitting for 20 minutes and playing with it. And I'm sorry if this video is going too long. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. But, wow. So, there's a reason that Robert Keeley's name is synonymous with amazing tone, and there is a reason that a person like Andy Timmons would gravitate towards Robert Keeley, because Andy Timmons himself is a monster of a player, has great ears, has great feel and touch, dynamics, time. I can keep going and going and going on about that cat. But there's a reason that two people like this can come together and have a pedal baby and it turned out so amazing. I mean, this pedal line is going to, I feel like this pedal line is going to fundamentally change the way that the pedal industry approaches overdrive pedals, because overdrive pedals are a dime a dozen, and we all probably have 50 in a drawer in our room, in our offices. But this is one that I would like stamp approval, like go get this as soon as you possibly can. It's not just for one specific genre like Andy plays, or one specific like rock or jazz or whatever it may be. Like, you could use this in so many different capabilities, so many different capacities, I should say. Get it. It's awesome. All right. Robert Keeley, hats off to you, my friend. Per usual, you are a genius. Andy Timmons, thank you for hooking up with Robert and getting us some tones that we really, really will love to play and inspire us to play. That's the point of this stuff, is to like be inspired, so we keep this thing in our friggin' hands. You guys take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you next time.